Mamuina Akwaba, Edeben Cassette Native for Andra and the Catholic Bishop Conference, Echo Shia, a Cecil's John Dramani, Mahama, a Jubilee House, and then a tribune concerning the fight against Galamsey and as illegal mining Ecos or my Muha. Let's if we not address Galamsey, who sends seminal, your quana Ecos and it is getting out of control. Yensu and Suani and Sass and Siana Tifu essay any ayapoto. Enya asem ketwa oda no ni kwhwe local villages so ati fon kofo na commodium pa because say omenya asase ada eduo omo crops ni omo cash crops ni omo niam no mu nya biem adenti na say the asase ni na akwakoya Galamsey ana ohia adokro atafre sankrofo ina nti anu ti no the Ghana Bishop Conference ekohia Excellency John Dramani Mahama ane na twetwe ankomo ehon ma na the Attorney General Dominic Akotinga ayene editu dwase Monday morning. But also order for the arrest of a chairman and Tribosi Akon Adodoana friend, a chairman to me, as also Abayoko. Now, matter friend, I ask them concerning illegal Galamsey a Koso. And I think for the Ghana Bishop Conference, Mumpeni phone will be a friend, a king Ashibesu Saji microphone. A Cassas, I don't know what target a chairman and Tribosi Akon. NDC penufo bena to illegal Galamsey a Koso. Oh, my muha. Typical example. The third NDC vice chairman, Alafusun Joseph Yamin Muina, as I said, the Attorney General, I shall come be no RSS and Crofo, no be said be some Muslim. So it's now or target a chairman in Tribosi, one company, the illegal mining company, one company, a goody dada. So for us, in Pinnacle, summer a coso, or your Jubilee House, a bra at the Ghana Bishop Conference, Echo Shia, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You could not put in summer a coso, Madam Muina.
On Monday. I'm going to order for his arrest so that he'll be brought to Accra. His rights will be read to him, and then we can start the prosecution. We have also put in place certain
contamination. But the elephant in the room was not mentioned. You heard the Attorney General talk only about a contamination. The Attorney General has referred some politically exposed persons to the IOCO. We've not heard anything about that. There are some politically exposed persons that we, the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, have petitioned you about. We've not heard anything about that. There are some chiefs that are complicit in it. So let me read just a short bit of what our ask is. Our ask is that given the unprecedented crisis and the fact that our demands are clear, we ask you, His Excellency, to clearly tell us in granular definition, your granular definition of success in the fight against Galamsey. Also share with us very definitive roadmap that would include key milestones and timelines and how we're going to get there. We believe that the work that has been done by EPA and all about the level of heavy metals in our water bodies, the turbidities that have gone above 98,000 NTUs, and my brother, the scientist, that report he shared with us, unfortunately, for all of us who are scientists, we know that this is not how you measure water quality. We know that that's not how you do it. You need to deal with the seasonalities. You need to deal with what the water quality index is, what you should be sharing with us and telling us what is it that we've been consuming as a people. And all of us, our lives are at risk. Our lives are at very risk. So we ask that His Excellency, you also tell us what benchmark would compel you to invoke the state of emergency, which you term is your last resort. We believe that the state of emergency is critical to carrying out some of the things that the minister has spoken about, to deal with the ecocidal genocide that is being perpetuated against all of us as Ghanaians. We also ask that the fast-track court that is being mentioned, timelines be put to them, and then the key things be also mentioned. What are the key performance indicators that have been given to our MCs, DCs, police commanders in areas where Galamsey is still going on? And what are the consequences for failure? Because we see a lot of them failing, but nothing is happening to them. We also ask that the chiefs, that some of them that are doing good work, and there are examples of them, Mampong, Gemma, and there's a community where they have a water body called...
Dr. Shigbe, not to rush you, because of time, I would kindly ask that you wrap up so that...
Okay, I would wrap up. Yeah. So our quest is that the chiefs, anywhere that Galamsey is going on, the chiefs are either acquiescing or they know something about it. Those lands be confiscated and the chiefs be investigated for complicity. There are also some communities that are currently fighting Galamsey. The AG at Ronso, for example, the AG should discontinue those cases against the community members who are fighting this on our behalf. And then finally, the last one is the issues around accountability measures. Ghana Water Research should be publishing the quality index of water that is coming to all the treatment plants. The president should also commission a group to be doing food quality tests and publishing that to all of us so that we are sure that we are not consuming poison. And we will submit this document to His Excellency. Thank you.
In terms of the legal steps, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources has underscored the fact that legal and regulatory reform is at the heart of what we are doing in order to change the narrative about illegal mining. So one of the things we have done is to review the Minerals and Mining Act. And I have advised the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources that the current state of the law is such that licenses and leases can be granted over the whole territory of the Republic of Ghana. That includes forests, that includes the territorial waters and the exclusive economic zone. So the first thing to do is for us to streamline the Minerals and Mining Act. And for instance, in respect of mining in forest reserves, we will put a provision in the statute, in the bill, when enacted, that will prohibit mining in forest reserves completely. And I have told the minister that one of the things we can do is to identify all the forest reserves and put them in a schedule attached to the bill and make it categorically clear that no license for mining activity or lease for the conduct of mining can be granted in respect of all the forest reserves attached to the statute. Now that means that at any point in time that the law, the position has to change. They have to go back to Parliament and then review the law, which makes it, politically more difficult. Also, we have prepared an instrument that is LI 2505 in my office, and that will be laid in Parliament on the 14th. The minister and I have agreed that on the 14th of October, when Parliament resumes, we'll lay that instrument to revoke the famous LI 2462, which is the infamous LI 2462, so that there will be no basis whatsoever for anybody to tamper with, with our forest. So immediately it is laid, within 21 days, it matures, and from that time onwards, we will not have LI 2462. Now, in terms of prosecutions, the statistics that were given included 1,400 arrests. 1,400 arrests. Now, the biggest problem we've had with the arrests is the 40